the type of person who likes to speak my mind about things, even if people don't agree with me. So, what I wanted to talk about was a lot of teenagers struggle with home life. And I can relate on that because I do too, all the time. Everyone's life has a story to it, and only the owner of the life can actually tell the story. Some lives can be a mystery to some people because they're very complicated to understand and figure out. Lots of people struggle with the fact of just being a teenager, because being a teenager is really hard. Those are the hardest years of life for being a human. Some people like to make their lives look perfect and amazing and very fair, but the way I see life is from a perspective that explains that life isn't fair, and nor will it ever be fair. No matter how hard you try to make life seem fair, it's not going to happen. Just being yourself in life can make a huge difference in your life and perhaps someone else's, maybe even the world. Sorry, I'm playing with my ring. I get really distracted, but in life there's always going to be a time when you feel like you're going to break down and cry, or if you make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you learn from them. That's what builds us up to who we are. Everyone's different. They have different opinions. I can understand that. Being a teenager is way different from being an adult. We think we have it really hard, but as an adult, you have so much responsibilities. You have to have a car, a house, you have to be able to pay insurance, you have to have a job. And our brains aren't as developed as an adult's is. Of course, we might have more potential than some other adults may have because they didn't graduate college, they didn't graduate high school, they dropped out, they got into the wrong crowd, When you give up your hope on trying on life, it really gets you into a deep hole, and you can't always pick yourself back up by yourself. So that's when a friend comes in, or someone you can just rely on. With me, the person I rely on is Carl Alley, because before I met him, I kind of felt useless, like life wasn't gonna last much longer for me, because life is extremely hard when it comes to being a teenager. And Carl just picked me back up off my feet, got me back on my feet, helped me realize who I am, what I want to do with my life. And that happened last year, and now it's just completely unbelievable, because everything is going with the flow, everything is turning out great. I am doing excellent, thanks to Carl, with just dealing with life right now. If it wasn't for him, I really could not deal with life. So in the future, for all teenagers, anyone, life isn't fair, no matter what you think. And you should stop trying to make it fair, because it's not gonna work. Just be thankful for what you have, be yourself, because you're pretty damn lucky you even have anything. But you know, it's life. Shit happens, stuff happens, just goes that way. Just like I always say, life is simple, it's just not easy. And it's only simple when you make it that way. I mean, like, you can make it easy, but if you want to make it easy, you've got to do it on your own sometimes. I mean, you can't always rely on someone to live your life for you, help you, guide you through life. But one day you will, or you will not, find someone that can help you. Find the lighted path to your life. So, be yourself and make a difference.